What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, they all said that we would never be able to burn 99% of the supply. They all said that it was done, dusted, and buried, and Lunar Classic was never, ever going to come back. Now, I'm going to talk you through a little bit in this video how we are going to burn 99% of the supply and what that is going to mean for the price. And actually, and this is the important bit that everyone needs to know, this is going to happen quicker than you think. So we're going to talk about it all in this video, but first and foremost, do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get this out, because the more people see this video, the more people really truly understand the absolutely insane possibility right now of Lunar Classic. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, click the subscribe button, turn notification bell on so you know when we go live on an evening or upload some new content to the channel. So let's get into this. So currently, Terra Lunar Classic 445 is the price, 5.6% up. Our volume currently around $1.5 billion, market cap at $2.7 billion, and you can see the circulating supply at 6.15 trillion. Now, obviously, the desire at the minute is to remove and reduce that supply. We've got the 1.2% burn tax coming up, albeit in some different shapes and formats depending on what exchange we've got. Now, we know MEXC has fully implemented 1.2% burn, and they've seen a 5x gain in volume going through that. So much so they've opened another pairing to USDT, which is pretty insane. Now, we know Huobi, Gate.io and Binance are all coming to the party, albeit with a slightly different mechanism, albeit I do think they will implement the full 1.2% burn tax across all spot trading margin and everything else on the exchange. It's just going to be a matter of time. And we can't forget Y5 and CoinIn that equally 100% support the 1.2% burn tax across everything. Now, when we talk about getting rid of the supply, and again, a lot of people do think this isn't achievable, but I'm going to talk you through a little bit as to why I think that is. So we'll take a look currently just at where we are for the burns that are coming through. And we know that Lunatics token, 2 billion tokens burnt already, albeit we haven't seen anything coming back through from that project for quite some time, but I'm sure something is in the works. Equally, MEXC, like we talked about, nearly 800 million. Lunc, DAO, one of the validators, and Binance users, KuCoin users. So they're just people sending across to the burn. We can see some of the burns coming through here. The interesting one, MEXC, like I said, 51 million, 56 million, 35 million, 71 million. So we can see the absolute insane potential with the 1.2% burn tax if implemented across everything. But equally, it's not all doom and gloom if they don't. And I think people really need to realize that getting this on-chain burn tax is the first step to real recovery of the network. Now, I just did this little spreadsheet. I just want to talk you through a little bit of the numbers on here. So you can see we've got in this column the daily volume in terms of price. We can see today 1.5 billion, and with a price at 304495, which equates to about 3 trillion Lunar Classic tokens. Now, if we burn 1.2%, we're going to burn 40 billion, which gives us 280 billion. For a month, we're at 1.12 trillion Lunar Classic tokens burnt as part of that, if we continue with the volume we've got at 1.5 billion. And for the year, we're going to absolutely destroy through that supply. So clearly we're going to be at this in nearly just under 6 months if we continue at our volume. Now, do we think we'll stay at $1.5 billion? I don't think we will. I think there's an insane potential that we go even higher. And we're just particularly looking at volume here. So again, if we've doubled our volume, now we have been at this volume, we have been up there. We touched nearly 4 billion at one point. It's going to give us nearly 6.6 trillion. Now remember, these are going to be in and out of transactions. So it's not the fact that it's over the supply. These are just as it moves through. Remember, it's just volume as opposed to total number of tokens and coins. 1.2% burn tax puts us through 80 billion a month. Excuse me, a day, 560 billion a week and 2.2 trillion a month. And like I said, we would smash through that in only 3 months. Now, a lot of people would say, well, the volume might not be there. So let's say we only do 150 million in volume based on the same current price. That means we're going to move 333 billion coins in a day. A 1.2% burn tax is going to give us a burn of 4 billion every single day, 28 billion for the week, 112 billion for the month, and 1.3 trillion for the year. So it's going to take a lot longer, potentially a couple of years, to get back up to that $1 mark. The point here, though, is that this is absolutely achievable, and realistically, it's going to be down to volume and equally going to be down to what we see in terms of implementation of burn tax. Like I said, even 150 million, that is 10% of our current volume as of today, we are still going to burn through a significant amount. Yes, it will take us a year to burn 1 trillion tokens, 1 trillion coins, but do you honestly think we're going to trade at $150 million daily? I absolutely don't think that's going to happen. We could even argue and say, well, let's go to 750 million in a day, which is half of our current volume. We're still going to be burning 560 billion a month. That's going to take us 6-7 months, even at half the current volume. So, you know, right now, people that believe we can't burn 99% of the supply just simply don't understand the insane potential coming with Terra Luna Classic. So if you have got some value out of this video and you think we are going to burn through 99% of that supply, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. Also subscribe to the channel, share this far and wide. Let's let everyone know that Luna Classic community is here. We are burning, and we are burning quick. Thanks very much for all the support recently. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next video.